The Asian Oceanian Epilepsy Achievement Award is given in recognition and as a tribute to medical or non-medical professionals for their extraordinary contributions to epilepsy care. It is our highest honor and is given for the lifetime of the recipient. In 2012, our very own Dr. Leonor Cabral Lim was given the highest honor in recognition of her significant contributions to epilepsy care in the country. Tonight, I will introduce her using the commendation I wrote and which we submitted to the Commission on Asian Oceanian Affairs during that year. But how can you imagine being asked to summarize her contributions in 500 to 600 words? That will be quite difficult. Dr. Leonor Cabral Lim is a graduate of the UP College of Medicine and is a product of the UP-PGH Residency Training Program. Her academic achievements are quite precocious, having finished internship and residency at an age younger than most of her peers. She went into special training in neurophysiology at the Rush Presbyterian St. Luke's Medical Center in Chicago, Illinois from 1981 to 1983. And upon her return to the Philippines, she was appointed as faculty as well as the head of the EEG section of the UP-PGH. During these early years in her career, she spent a substantial amount of her time teaching neurology residents, EEG technicians, and medical students about epilepsy and EEG. Dr. Cabral Lim is the moving force behind the Philippine League Against Epilepsy. Along with a core of neurologists in 1996, she co-founded the epilepsy organization by inviting interested professionals, drafting its constitution and mission and vision, and having it accredited as a formal organization locally, as well as the official national chapter under the International League Against Epilepsy. After the term of the then President, Dr. Martesio Perez, Cabral Lim worked as a president of the PLAE for 6 years, and her presidency was characterized by passion, commitment, relevant initiative and action, as well as integrity. In 2000, under her leadership, the roadmap for the organization's future actions was crafted. She took the mission vision of PLAE so seriously to heart, ensuring that each effort and each expense from the organization was going to count toward the goal of improving the life of every person with epilepsy. She mobilized members, she organized committees, she tapped potential leaders, sourced out funds, and rallied partners in government, media, and the pharmaceutical industry to the cause of epilepsy. She initiated the first National Epilepsy Congress, which has become a regular biannual scientific activity ever since. During this year, she successfully launched the National Epilepsy Out of the Shadows campaign, a campaign that is so well thought of that its manifold programs cover all the glaring gaps in knowledge and expertise, treatment, and public awareness in the Philippines. She is also responsible for securing the presidential decree declaring the first week of September of every year as the National Epilepsy Awareness Week. She initiated and exerted efforts to partner with the Department of Health to promote an epilepsy awareness program and to include epilepsy in the National Mental Health Program of government. She conceptualized the Bridges Project, and Bridges stand for Bridging Referrals to Improve Delivery of Grassroots Epilepsy Services. This is a project of the PLAE Healthcare Delivery Committee that aims to bring medical epilepsy care to the grassroots and up to the present continues to work at its implementation. For her varied contributions in teaching, healthcare, and society, she was awarded in 2009 as one of the 10 outstanding young women of the Philippines in the field of medicine. Dr. Cabral Lim is an inspiring and generous mentor, responsible for the training of a new generation of medical learners and neurologists competent in and committed to the field of epilepsy. She is a competent and excellent clinician. She is respected by her patients, students, and colleagues for her clinical acumen as well as her expert medical opinions. She is a dynamic leader. She has a consistent track record of being able to efficiently organize and mobilize people through her contagious passion and wisdom. She is looked up to as a leader who is able to deliver once she has committed herself to a worthy goal. She is highly respected for her opinions and for her integrity. She is a leader full of vision and love for country. And lastly, she is a true and passionate champion for epilepsy. Steve Jobs said, "We are here to put a dent in the universe." And Dr. Leonor Cabral-Lim has certainly done that in the field of epilepsy in the Philippines. She is hardly retirable, and we are not supposed to be talking about legacies at this stage of her life yet. Yet I am sure that all of you will agree that she has brought the country honor, and her leadership will leave a lasting legacy to all people who have worked for people with epilepsy, and for her colleagues and trainees in the UP College of Medicine, the Philippine Neurological Association, and the Philippine League Against Epilepsy. Not just because of the things that she has done or accomplished, but also by the values by which she did them. It is my privilege and honor to present to you our mentor and our friend, Dr. Leonor Cabral-Lim.